Did you know that there's a way to sell your minerals, invest in another asset, and pay zero tax to the federal government? Let me introduce you to my little friend, the 1031 exchange. 1031s allow you to exchange property and defer capital gains taxes. So they're typically for real estate like single family homes and investment properties. And this is how rich people get out of paying their taxes. So you're able to defer capital gains taxes if you're coming out of one asset and moving into a similar asset. And when you're doing this, the IRS lets you kick the can down the road and defer the gain. And rich people take advantage of the 1031 and move from property to property. And here's the secret. As a mineral owner, you can do this too. So mineral rights are technically classified by the IRS as like-kind to other types of real estate. And this unlocks opportunities for either mineral investors or real estate investors to switch between asset classes without incurring capital gains. So as a mineral owner, using a 1031 could be a way for you to diversify into real estate. So why would mineral owners want to diversify? Well, we've got a ton of videos on our channel talking about this exact topic, and you should see a link right up above. So let me give you a personal example. So I actually just did this myself. So we had a mineral property that we bought several years ago that had been great to us. A number of wells were drilled during the time that we owned it, but we were getting to the point in the development curve where I knew that future wells weren't coming. So I made the decision to sell so that I could capture that value. And then I identified a real estate investment to replace those minerals. So word of warning, there are very specific requirements to qualify for a 1031 exchange. So you're gonna need some help to do it. So there are strict rules on the time you sell on the first property and when you close on the replacement property. So you have 45 days to identify your replacement property and 180 days to actually close on that replacement property. So you have to be strategic about how you execute on this. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to find what's known as a 1031 qualified intermediary, or QI. And when you sell the first property, those dollars have to go directly and be held by that QI. So as soon as you personally touch the money, you pay the tax. So how do you find a good QI? So there are plenty of good ones out there and they're not hard to find, but I've had a great experience with Petroleum Strategies Inc., or PSI. And I think the entire transaction cost me about $1,500. And you'll see a link to their website down in the comments. So if you're excited about the potential of this avenue and are debating on taking the lump sum, click the link below and we'll help you find out the real value of your mineral rights.